Hello, everybody, and I'm afraid I may have pooped. So, I had to re-record this episode. Because something happened that was unexpected. I, remember, making the videos and updating them. In the description, I put, well, that my mic was bad, so I had, unfortunately, a very bad mic for a long time. However, when I had to re-record this episode in particular, the episode before this has already came out, by the way. I replayed through this part of the game, and this happened. An earthquake happened, which I do not believe happened in the original, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reenact this. This will be a part of the next episode. Hey, how do you do? I'm the Goddess of Spring. Did you expect me to come out? By the way, I have a question. Is this gold axe the one you dropped? Say no. Oh yes, I found an honest person. I'm giving you this gold axe. Oh, you don't have to thank me. I'm so happy to have met someone honest like you. Bye now. Keep up with your work. She gives you the golden axe, which causes your eyes to pop out of your head at the size of the axe. As a result, you can chop up, trees and other things. You can also get the buried power tree, which is right here, because you got the axe, and you cut the, thing. It's also a very quick way to get, herbs. That being said, on with the actual regularly scheduled program, which will be part of the actual episode. See you guys then. Hello everybody, and we're back. Welcome to the 7th episode, or the 7th day of winter. I mentioned in the beginning of this episode that things are different this round because I had to play through a backup, and, yeah. Wasn't great, but I will say I'm glad to have my microphone back in order for this series. It's not the laptop microphone when this series started, thankfully. Some events have happened out of order. I guess the, earthquake bit is random, not, predetermined like I thought it was. So that's something new. Also, to save time, I'm not going to be brushing the cows that don't give me any milk. So we're just going, or talk to them, so, just going to get really quick through these, feed them, get to the chickens, etc., etc. Oh no, well, that's what milk spilled on the ground looks like. The sad part is, at this point in the game, playing back, I have so much in assets in this game that I don't care. There's enough days for me to make back whatever I lose here. They've already milked that one. Yep. Now, it's safe to say that I would care if I dropped every single one of the milk on the floor, but... yeah. Place is starting to slow down the system just like, the chickens. I wonder if this game really was able to handle all these different assets at the same time back in the day. The thing about it, it is a lot. The map is huge. The, well, far as Super Nintendo is concerned. And then you have the animals, which can also be on that field, and the horse. Plus other characters, like, dropping in at any time, so just feels like there's a lot going on. Also, we're missing only one cow, which we will be able to get on Monday. After that, I will not be buying pretty much anything. I won't be going to the mountains anymore to get herbs. In fact, I don't think I'm going to go to the mountains today. I might, but just to get the cow faster. But after Sunday, if I already have 5,000, I'm not going to be rushing out to get herbs from the mountain. I'll just be trying to get my assets in order for spring, because I want to buy as many possible seeds as I possibly can. Because that's majority where the money's at. For that, I won't really be needing to go to the town too much. Other than to buy stuff. Like, I might start buying cake because I can afford it. Because once you have all the animals, you really don't have an issue until you want to sell them. And then you have to buy the animal back or make another one through the means of, you know, egg or the cow getting pregnant. Like, that's about it. Okay. Last egg I'll be giving to her today. Because I'll likely be giving cake within the next days. Alright, last run to get stuff. I will say, going back and forth to mountain is great for the first 3 seasons, but it's not so great in winter. Also, there's Nina. Just in case you wanted to know, she's here on Sundays or Saturdays or whatever day it is today. Da, 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 da. I never got why she was there. Plenty of time. Usually, if you eat your lunch while you're in the branch and you haven't gotten that last herb yet, like the second herb that you need to ship in a day, 'cause that's how many you can ship in a day after, doing all your animals. That means you're gonna be really risking it for time. Thankfully, we ate lunch while we were on the mountain, so that meant we had a lot of time in case we got hung up on something. And now we wait. I venture to say we'll have 5,000 by the day's end, but dropping that milk, not too sure about that. Well, I should wait on my porch. Yep, just enough. Just enough to get a cow. Nope, I won't be buying the cow Monday, actually. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be going to the mountain this time, so it's fine. Also, I will note, I'm only worrying about, getting cropland ready for, spring at the very end of winter. Because right now, I don't really see the reason to start working on that project at the moment. Alright. Okay. One, two. The most time-consuming thing I think that's going to be in this game is purely just going to be tending to the animals, because you have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with the feed. I kind of wish that you could just hold feed in an inventory, but that feature didn't come till way later in the Harvest Moon game, Jonna. In fact, I think it was in the GBA games when that actually became a thing. I'm not even sure if those stacked in your inventory. Not too sure anything really stacked in that game, to be honest. I don't think any item you ever got ever stacked. So once you got an item, you were pretty much toast when it came to, what you wanted to do. Also, far as what I'm aware, oops, we can't actually interact with a horse for a while. Something kind of mean is that in Harvest Moon 64 and, Harvest Moon, More Friends of Mineral Town, and Mineral Town, you could actually lose having your horse forever if you didn't brush them enough. So, by the time you started the game, you basically were forced to buying a brush. Otherwise, guess what? You ain't getting a horse. Like, kinda sucks, because the horse is integral to these older Harvest Moon games because of the time going by so fast. You really need a horse that can go fast, with less time, and can also be a shipping element. Because the horse has saddlebags on it that can be used as a shipping, box. Which is really nice. However, in this game, the hitbox for that is very tricky, and I can imagine I'm going to be wasting a lot of crap. Also, the only thing the money is going to be going to after this point in the game is purely just going to be, like, grass and plants and such. I mean, after I buy the last cow, there's really nothing I can do as far as improving. Like, I think I need 30,000 by summer, but that's about it. And by then, I probably would have already bought everything that I need. So, yeah. Like, I really don't want to waste time on the episode. I just want to go to the next day so that things can progress. Please be sunny. Oh, it's a Thanksgiving festival tomorrow. Nice smell of baking cake fills the whole town. What did you say? Dad, it'll be fun! Okay. Apparently you don't care much. Today's Monday, but it's snowing. The Thanksgiving festival tomorrow. It's for all the husbands and fathers who are always working hard. The women bake cakes for them. Thanks. I suggest you come to town if possible. Guys, girls, give cake to people they like. If you have time, I suggest you come to town. Okay. Why do I have to go to town for that? Alright. Also, just noting, there will not be a third fall. So, whatever we do in spring and summer is very integral to what happens in the last part of the game. So, for crops and the like, is what I'm talking about. So, if our crops are not great by this year, we're gonna have a very hard, or next year, we're gonna have a very hard time in the third year, for the last achievements that can be gotten. So I didn't look at my money. That's 650. Also, yes, I know that's 6,500, not 650, but it's a faster way of saying it. Boxes are so strange in this game. They either work or they don't. There's also an in-between where they sometimes work in very bizarre situations, so it throws you off. Also, I am not going to be putting my animals outside in the game. Because if you, by chance, forget or, I don't know, like, don't get all of them in and then you go to bed, a coyote is going to eat your animals, regardless of them being a cow or a chicken. They're gonna eat them, and that's too expensive of an investment for me to risk that. I could make a fence and fence the entire farm in, but I don't know. I feel like it's better to just keep them in the barn at this point. For game's sake, I have put them out into the yard before when I was playing the game as a kid, and even no matter how good I thought the fences were, I thought they were all fixed, there would be always that coyote that would come in and eat them, so yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Da, da, da. And I accidentally fed the chicken that egg. It's not great. I feel like I'm accidentally wasting so much product. Thankfully, it's not mattering much since I already got all the cows. But still. Like, all the money for the cows, rather. I really wish I could buy cows on Sundays. Well, not on Sundays, but on snowy days. Anyway. Let's see here. Gonna have to be ending an episode. Had an interruption. Sorry about that. Alrighty. With that, I think once I'm done here, it's gonna be the end of the episode, and then we'll do the festival the next day. See you guys then.